was dirty trucking. It's 11:51. About to get up out of here. I'm trying to get my schedule back on an early schedule because I don't need to be out there that late. Though I like rolling late. The less traffic, best time to drive. You all know because we truck drivers. You know that. Kitchen here. I just want you to see my kitchen. Because I come home yesterday through that door and start smelling a foul stench coming from my kitchen. Now, I cleaned up my apartment. Now, this is my... Never mind my little comfy blanket, because that's where I camp out at. Now, I cleaned up in here. Come home yesterday smelling a foul smell in my apartment. And it amazes me. See, I just, if you listen, you can hear who's involved and who knows about what's going on. So, it is obvious that it is somebody in this building that has been going in my apartment. Why, I don't know. What that stench was or where it was coming from, I don't know. It was a foul. It wasn't like a body stank. It was... I don't know, a chemical smell. Maybe that's best explain it. I'm sitting here, there's nowhere else in the apartment but in the kitchen area. And I told you, I didn't gain this weight on my own. Anybody that saw me prior to me going to that cruise know I wasn't this big. Because they saw me before I went on that cruise. So I don't know why the stupid idiot did that damn shit. Acting like I don't know nobody. They act like I'm just alone in the world. Don't know nobody, don't know no family, don't have no family. I'm just was spit out, and I don't have a soul around here that cares about me. Even though I don't talk to nobody, you don't hear me speaking to my family. You don't hear me talking about regular phone calls. Because even when they were coming around, I wasn't like that. You rarely can get me to call. I'm still the same me that I was when I was in my 40s and when I was in my 30s, far as visitation and phone calls and having what our parents, old folks back in the day would say, having company around the house. Tell them my age, because I grew up in that era where they still said company. When you're having company come over, you got company coming over. I come home. There's a smell in my kitchen where I had to go get the Lysol. I don't know where it was coming from. I don't know if it was coming out of that vent up there or what, but the smell was in this kitchen. It was like a chemical smell. Now, I had dirty dishes in the sink. I went sniffing around there to make sure nobody had plowed something over in the sink while my dishes over there. That's not just, I'm smelling the refrigerator. I'm just sniffing. It was just in this like a light chemical smell, like it was mixed with something. And I don't know what it was. It was just in the kitchen area. And I told you, when I come home, I stand here in my kitchen and I just feel a heavy weight on the lower part of my back. My back just started hurting when I'm standing here washing the dishes. And it does it in the bathroom. And now it does it to the point if I'm outside and I'm standing too long, all of a sudden this weight will get on me out of nowhere. It wasn't there before. It's just like, it's something that knows I'm standing for a long period of time and start that heavy weight feel. I don't know what the fuck that is. And I'm tired of it. I don't know if that's somebody pressuring me. I don't know what the fuck that is. But that smell that was in here now. So let me tell you the games they play. Now, I got Glade plugins. And I'm going to show you them. I just got some new refills yesterday. Glade plugins. Now, I just got those refilled. As you can see. Now, I had these unplugged out the wall. I took them out the wall yesterday because the cartridge was empty. And I had put them in my utility closet here in the hallway. See, these games they play. See, that is a Glade plug-in that deals with air freshener. So, this motherfucker, he comes in here and see what I've moved around or what I got laying around. And he does shit. So, I had the Glade plug-ins in the closet next to the Lysol and my mopping bucket. So, I guess this bitch decided he was going to come in here and just put a smell in the kitchen. because I had the Glade plugins in the closet. And then you can tell the people that's outside of this apartment that knows about this shit. Yesterday, I'm picking up passengers. One of them was one of those women that got to wear those dresses and that long thing on their head. And you know, they custom. I don't know about their body odor, but this one had a body odor. And I picked her up at Walmart, and she sits behind me. And the body odor was so bad, I had to roll the window down. And nobody, I don't care what custom that you have, should be coming around people inflicting that kind of funk on somebody when we wear deodorant and wash our ass around here and make sure we clean and not smelling if we're able to. Nobody should be coming around somebody in an enclosed area. You sitting in a car, then sit directly behind somebody, and you know you funky as hell. I can only keep my mouth closed so long because we do have on that Uber app an option to report the rider as having an odor. And it would be an embarrassing one if I report it, but sometimes I ignore it. But to purposely know that you are funky and to get in somebody else's car, request a ride knowing that you have not taken care of your personal hygiene, is inconsiderate of you. And I want to say downright rude to force somebody else that you are around shopping or around at work or around in a closed area or that you request for a ride. To sit up and have to smell your funk and act like we don't smell the funk. We don't want the funk. I don't want to smell the funk. I don't want to have to be sitting in the front of my car uncomfortable now because I'm smelling an odor that I don't want to smell. Now I'm in there making all kind of facial expressions. Got to roll the window down. And sometimes that don't help because it sucks the funk from where they are up to where I am. Now, if it's a light funk I can get rid of, rolling the window down to take care of it. But somebody came in here and put a smell in my kitchen. And I don't know what the fuck that was, but I had to spray Lysol in here. And I washed the dishes up. So I don't know what that was. Like I said, I got a refrigerator here. They may have done something to the food that I ordered that was in the refrigerator. I don't know. Maybe they put something in my beverages. I told you, I didn't gain this weight on my own. People that saw me before that cruise knew I was not that damn big. And I don't know why people continuously do something knowing that other people notice that shit. But she wasn't that big when I last saw her. What happened? Yeah, what happened? You need to ask that motherfucker that came through that door to come in here and was going in my refrigerator. You need to ask them what happened. I don't know what that smell was, but let me tell you what they do. Let me tell you how these people outside is that knows about this shit. They sit up there and come around me with foul odors. Then I had a woman in Walmart. My ring right here got caught on some clothing in there. And she came over there to assist. You know, they like these women like to talk smart for no reason when they come around me. Like I'm scared to say something back to him. I'm not scared to say anything back to you. You talk smart to me for no goddamn reason. I have the right to say whatever I need to back to you. Because first of all, you don't know me. You the one coming around me talking that crazy ass shit. But let me tell you what the purpose of what they did was. And I done peeped your MO. The purpose of them doing that and constantly coming in this apartment is to... Because I heard, wait a minute, let me go back to the woman at Walmart. She helped me free my ring off the little clothing. Asked me, was that mine? Where'd that come from? I said, it's mine. First of all, I don't even know why the fuck she came over there assisting. I had that under control. She just invited herself over there. First of all. But that was for her to come over there to be talking, saying what she said to me. Who ring is that? Like it was, bitch, you don't know no clothing come with rings attached. That's my ring. You got caught up in the clothing. I got a coil ring and it get caught up in strings. So I'm trying to get it free without tearing up the clothing. So she came over there and got it free. And she said, well, you better hurry and do your shopping before they kick you out. Why do you use the word kick me out? Kick me out of Walmart. I like to see that. I like to see the day they kick me out of Walmart. See, they like to use certain choice words to be talking smart because of something. It may be an altercation or a conversation that I done had with somebody else that they don't even know. They weren't even there. So these women take it upon themselves to think they supposed to come around me talking that bullshit. And see, when you talk bullshit to a motherfucker you don't know, you better be prepared for what that motherfucker might do. And that's a verbal warning. Don't come around me thinking somebody hired you to chastise me, to control me, to kind of mentally diagnose me, or whatever the fuck you call that shit. I notice every time I get into an altercation with somebody or have to check somebody, these women come around talking that old checking shit around me, but they do it in a conversation like they talking about somebody else, but they really is directing it towards me. And that's a warning to you. Let me tell you something. If you keep going around people that ain't bothering you, doing shit that you ain't got no business doing, saying shit you ain't got no business doing, you better be prepared for what the shit them motherfuckers might snap and start doing to your ass because they sick of you doing that shit. Don't go around inserting yourself in something you don't belong in. That's another warning. So she out there talking about they might kick you out. And it made me remember a video I saw on TikTok of a CEO, it was a black woman, got kicked out of a hotel because she complained about they were pumping foul odors into her hotel room. I know some of you may have run across that story. She was a CEO of a cosmetic company, and her own sister was involved with trying to get her locked up in a mental institution. And the woman complained about she was coming back in her hotel room and smell foul odors. And the more she complained about it, management decides to call law enforcement to have the woman put out. And I thought to myself, what if there is a small odor in that woman's room? You know, people will stand before you and fake like they don't smell shit. What if that woman could have got hold of somebody like me and I walked in that room? I do smell a foul odor. I do smell something that smells like a chemical. Discredit all of them. I said, now tell me I don't smell that shit. Because I do smell it. Why are you in here ganging up on that woman, trying to make it sound like she crazy? And I smell it. See, let me tell you something. And I want to say this to everyone that's involved with this shit. I know what you're doing. These people has been doing nothing but causing situations because they want to see me kicked out of my own apartment. They want to see me kicked out for saying crazy shit. They want to see me, they're trying to get me kicked out but not being able to pay my rent. That's why all this job situation shit going on. And then I heard somebody say, it puzzles me once I hear somebody say, she didn't talk to herself out of any more help from me. When I hear people say that, first of all, I think to myself, has this person even helped you at all? And what do you mean she talked herself out of you helping her? What kind of help was you finna give her? And if you legitimately was going to help somebody, I can't say ain't nothing they can say can talk you out of it. Because I've had those instances. People done said things and, hey, I'll be willing to help. And I'm just like, hey, no. That's because they done said something. But if I ain't said nothing that's directed to you, why would people be saying, I done talked myself out of help? Let me tell you something. All my life here, nobody's helped me. And that's why they playing this game that every time something happened to me, that nobody helps me. They playing some life game based off of how I went throughout life, that further lets me know that my life was recorded. I help people at when I can. I don't have no business helping married couples. That's not my place.
Yes, I like your painting very much. I think you're very talented. Thank you for telling me that.
I had somebody get mad at me. A good friend got mad that they something happened, and I wouldn't let them stay. They're married. That's husband and wife.
I'm really very sorry.
I can't have y'all up in my home.
I realize I make a lousy first impression. Could I just talk with you?
And y'all married.
Someplace nice, your choice.
Now,
Glad you like my work.
I didn't even stay with them when I fell on hard times.
We need to talk.
I was assisted by their daughter. She gracefully, when I got homeless, her daughter was gracefully
A public place.
allowed me and my son to stay there
I know.
What do you know?
until we couldn't stay there no more.
Everybody's life is complicated.
But I can only help so much. I can't be helping married couples.
I know how special you are.
You don't know anything about me.
I can't help everybody. I helped who I helped when I could help.
I promise I'll leave you.
But they've been playing some game around here,
Just let me take you
not helping me. And it was deliberate.
just once.
That's why I don't know, and that's another thing about those donations. I told you, I got a funny email through GoFundMe from somebody, and it didn't even have a comment in there. GoFundMe lets you know that this email is not from them, but I don't know how it's not from them when it says GoFundMe. So who is it from? A hacker? I don't know if I received any other donations. My donations stopped at $895.
What?
And it's still at $895. I got that email, and then something that happened with my bank. Somebody removed my phone number once before off my bank. That happened when I had set up that GoFundMe. Somebody had removed my phone number off my bank account
How long have you been spying on me?
when I was receiving the donations for the GoFundMe. And after that, the donations stopped.
I'm not afraid.
I don't know if that was a hacker. I don't know if I received any more donations. I don't know. All I know, I received a suspicious email from GoFundMe. And then I went to log on to my bank account, and my phone number had been removed. Now, this is prior to this here shit that just happened at Uber. But that's what these people do. They playing some kind of game. Let me tell you something. When you go around playing a game with people, trying to direct their life and control their life, you playing God. And God don't like nobody playing his role. I'm not even stupid enough to play the role of God because I'm not God.
But it's true. It started.
I don't play a role of something that I'm not.
I thought it was a dream.
But these people going around here doing this shit, the sole purpose, and I'm just going to put it out there, the sole purpose of everything that's been happening to me, that gang stalking shit, this shit going on in my apartment with the illegal entry, the sole purpose of it is still their attempt to classify me as crazy, having some mental illness, trying to get me in some institution. And it's not going to work. And let me tell you something. God know what you're doing. He know who you are. He knows who's walked in my apartment. He knows who's messing with me. He knows why you saying what you saying. He knows why you taking what you taking. And that is a conversation you're going to have with God. It's not my place
I'm sorry.
to punish you for that.
I understand.
That's God. I told God everything you doing. God got me. You can say whatever you want to about me. You can come in here and put whatever fucking smell you want to in here. You can come in and take shit, move shit, switch my clothes, put stuff in my beverages to make me get fat. You keep doing whatever you want to.
Let me help you.
God watching you. He the one you gonna answer to. Law enforcement ain't doing nothing because I think law enforcement be participating in it themselves. I can tell. Every agency I contact, some weird shit start happening after I contact them. They freely coming in my apartment. Why move? It's gonna be happening at another place. Next place I move. Every place I move, same shit. Why not just stay here and see if we can catch the individual? Individual hacking into my security. You coming here putting strange smells in here. You coming here doing just stupid shit. And what puzzles me is that, and what was so stupid about it, these are grown ass motherfucking people, men and women, doing this shit. You're probably possessed by a demon, a devil. You some sort of monitoring spirit on a mission. And your mission is to get me put out in the streets. Your mission is to try to get me labeled crazy so you can get me in the hands of doctors and round other people to experiment on me and they do what they doing even further. God sees all that. I'm not the one you're going to have to answer to. That's God. Keep doing what you do, because that's all you know how to do. And next time you go to church, or the next time you in your prayer closet, and you know you one of the ones involved with this stuff, the next time you down on your knees praying for forgiveness, God help me, why don't you pray to God forgive you for what you've been doing to me? Your participation in gang stalking, in illegal entry. Why don't you pray God forgive you for what you've been doing to me? Why don't Warren Truck ask for forgiveness? Why don't y'all pray that was involved with what you did to me, that caused what's happening to me? Why don't y'all pray? When the next time y'all praying and you up at church holding your Bible, knowing that you participating in this stuff. And I know church people are involved, because every time I start feeling that weight gain, it has something to do with the church. Or if I talk to somebody that's got weight on them, that's fat, I start feeling weight gain. Or if I start losing weight, buying nice clothes, it's like somebody jealous start putting weight on me. And that's what they did. I had lost weight and was buying nice clothes and was about to go on that cruise because somebody was jealous. If I wanted you to go somewhere with me, you would be going somewhere with me. Ain't no need of you doing shit to me, trying to make me look out of shape, bad, and make it look like I can't pay my rent, doing all this other stuff. That's only a negative reflect on you, what you doing to me. Because everybody looking back seeing that I didn't cause this shit to happen to myself. There's somebody jealous. And a revelation for the individuals that did that shit. I'm walking around with this size on me. I went on my cruise. Thank God I'm still in my apartment. That's a blessing. Despite everything y'all been doing, I still been blessed. Now what they're saying to you. This Dirty Trucker. Peace out.